So how do you go from, I know you're a television star in Australia. What show were you on there?
It's a show called Neighbours. It's
This
like,
is the show every, like...
It's like boot camp for Australian actors. Like, everyone goes through it and everyone does it.
And yeah, because a number of actors that I've spoken to were on that show.
Yeah.
And so I guess it's then a natural, is that kind of the pipeline through which you go to come to America?
It's almost a prerequisite to moving to LA that you have to do Neighbours or Home and Away first.
I see, okay.
And then you end up here. So, yeah, I moved over 5 days after finishing on Neighbours, and I signed with a great management company over here, Management 360, but I actually almost blew it. We were just talking about this before in my green room. My Australian agent was with me and had set up a meeting with my American manager, and he was asking things about myself, blah, blah, blah. You this, you sporty, you competitive. I was like, competitive? God, I just did this eating competition back home and I won it. It was spaghetti bolognese eating competition. So yeah, I'm very competitive. And I could see my Australian agent just kind of froze and was like, don't tell that story, don't tell that story, don't tell that story. So here I am, I'm going to tell it on national TV.
Yeah. So, is this a true story or
this is a dead set true story.
Okay, all right,
I won a spaghetti bolognese eating competition.
Well, against who, a mouse?
No. No, not against a mouse. Against Neil, my friend from Neighbours. He was one of the equivalent to a Teamster.
Oh.
He was this Fijian dude, an Islander dude, so he ate a lot.
He's a big guy?
Yeah, he's a big guy. And we were having an argument one day. He was saying he was hungry. I was saying I was hungry. He was saying I eat more. I was saying that's just rubbish. I eat a lot. And he was like, well, I'm a guy. And then that was the end of it. I was like, well, prove it, you know. Like,
how much did you wind up eating?
It was whoever could eat the most in 1 hour, and there were bets put on it. Everyone sat around and filmed it and was like arguing over it. And by the end of the hour, and I'm not kidding, it was probably the most physically and mentally difficult thing I've ever done in my life. I'm not lying, it was really hard. And at the end of it, I had eaten 1.8 kilos of spaghetti bolognese, which is equivalent to 4 pounds.
No way.
Measured to the noodle.
You ate 4 boxes of spaghetti?
Like, that's a bucket. Like, that's so much. And
that is, I don't think I could eat that much spaghetti, and I eat a lot of spaghetti.
I'm telling you, it was really impressive. And I beat him by 500 grams. He ate 1.3 kilos. And I won the pride of, like, all the crew, and it was a momentous moment. It was beautiful. And then they called me back to set, and I was on the ground, and I couldn't move. And I was like... and they're like, no, stop messing around. You've got to get set. I was like, I can't. And they're like, get the nurse. And they called the nurse, and she came out. I told you not to do that stupid spaghetti eating competition. I was like, oh, Sal, help me out. And so she gave me the whatever they give toddlers when they swallow poison.
Oh, Ipecac.
I'm not sure, but she was like, drink that and you'll spew in 2 seconds and you'll be right. So this is the point in the story where back in the meeting, my Australian agent went like this.
Where you won the show vomiting competition.
His head. And so I was saying this to my American manager. I was like, and then I drank it and just spewed up 4 pounds of spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah.
Like projectile, like, have you ever seen like that movie where she is, possessed and she throws, it was like that. And then he signed me, and here we are doing Wolf of Wall Street.
You know what? You should open a restaurant. Well, it's very nice to meet you. Congratulations. The movie is The Wolf of Wall Street. It's in theaters now. Margot, Robbie, everybody. We'll be right back with Jolie, Maura,